What is going on, Pokemon Go trainers? Welcome to episode 257 of the Lured Up podcast, where we take Pokemon Go way more seriously than we do ourselves. I know, right? It's not that formal. It's really not.
I know. I need a suit and tie for this.
No.
I need to be an ace trainer.
All right. Ace attorney trainer. Today's Tuesday, March 7th. Yes. Full moon today. The worm moon.
No, so actually it was at 7:40 a.m.
Yeah. That was still today.
But to the ordinary stargazer, it was last night and tonight.
Yeah, you're right. I was out on the beach in Jersey. Yo, crazy windy today, freezing. I did a Spotlight Hour little Instagram live stream. I was dying. Winds were crazy. Anyway, I'm Ken Pescatore. That's Adam Tuttle. Hi, Adam.
I'm just realizing that I didn't do Spotlight Hour. What Pokemon did I miss?
It
what
was
Pokemon did I miss?
Eevee.
Oh, okay. I've already had a community day of Eevee, right? So
remember we have a month of I don't know, not great Spotlight Hours.
No,
in my opinion.
I'm more excited for the other three.
The starters?
But yeah. Anyways, long story short, Ashton normally has hockey practice, but the season's over. So we just kind of hung out at the house. So I cleaned up a little bit, made dinner.
See, if you had the Pokemon Go Plus,
I could take a nap.
You could still catch. You could catch in your sleep. You could use the bathroom and be catching with hands free. That's how I go to the bathroom. When I sit on the toilet, I go like this.
You're like riding a roller coaster.
Audio. It's a log flume. It's a log flume.
Watch! Here comes the splash!
Oh my God!
My face is all sweaty.
Oh my God! That is so funny.
All right, thanks for coming along for this ride.
Oh, so
next
good.
amusement ride will be this play.
Anyway, I'm wearing a shirt that has green in it on the video podcast. I should have done that because I'm green screening through my shirt right now. Sorry about that. Yo, Wohop, the best.
So
noodles.
People can see through you. You know what I'm saying?
Best noodles in Chinatown. Wohop, the best, classic. Been going there for like a billion years. All right, Adam, we do have a lot to talk about today. Believe it or not, it's one of those weeks where there's stuff going on in the community. There's stuff going on with news. So there's plenty to talk about. We got a lot to go through, but we'll talk about the last week of gameplay. We had Catch Mastery, the event that surprised everyone. For better or for worse, a lot of good feedback there. Ooh. Incarnate Form Tornadus, Mega Charizard Y. We had a lot of stuff going on this week. So there was some pretty good, strong gameplay mixed in with vanilla spawns into Catch Mastery. It was nice. We have some events to prepare for. We have, by the time you hear this, Festival of Colors will be going on. We have Regidrago Elite Raids this weekend. We have a raid shift. It's a really good weekend for raiding. So we'll get into that. We have some battle parties today. We're actually going to do something we've never done before, Adam. We're going to have 2 battle parties. I was actually thinking about doing 3, but I was just like, let's just do 2.
3 battle parties?
Well, because Ho-Oh is also here this week. We're not going to do a battle party for Ho-Oh. I think we've done 2 battle parties for Ho-Oh before on previous episodes. Once when it first came out and then once when
Yeah, but
Apex.
There's new Pokemon. There's new Megas.
There is new Megas, but that's what I'm saying.
Maybe next week. Maybe next week.
Yeah, well, will still be here. I don't know if it'll still be here, but anyway,
I thought Ho-Oh was 2 weeks, right?
2 Wednesdays. Yes, 2 Wednesdays. Yeah, that has the double raid hour. Good call. Wow, Adam, good job, buddy. Yes.
Yeah,
Adam.
I listen to my own podcast.
An interesting thing with the community that I want to talk about is Mystic 7. And Mystic 7 has been on the show twice, I believe.
We love him.
Friend of the show. Love Mystic 7. His content has changed a lot lately. His audience has grown bananas.
Exponentially.
He's definitely has the largest audience in the Pokemon Go creative community, as far as I know. At least in English-speaking content. And his videos have had a pretty significant impact on the community lately, and he has a lot of influence. So when you meld together very interesting content topics with influence in the community, it's worth talking about. And I think we have some good stuff to dig into here because he covers some spicy topics, which is, a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, would never, ever been that type of content on his channel. So we'll talk about that. I think that it has implications to the community. I think it has potential implications to the future of Pokemon Go video-based content, and it's worth talking about. So we'll dig into all that. But Adam, let's recap.
Get
the
your
last week.
shovels ready.
Shoveling the shit.
Well,
Come on.
Ken's shoveling his own grave. That's all.
Is that what I'm doing? I'm like very much putting the dirt, like pulling the dirt like onto me, like ah.
You're like, just cover my own eyes.
Oh, that's great. That's great. No, but let's start with, I guess, our last week of gameplay, right? So let's talk Catch Mastery, which was a pretty unique event. For me, it didn't have a significant hype leading into it as far as, like, I don't know, as far as wanting to have excitement during the event. Like, I knew I would play, of course, but I didn't, like, I was just ready to get some extra XP. That was my expectation.
Yeah, you really love that XP. I was just
XP.
looking to try to get 100% or shiny.
All right, well, yeah, that works too. But
I didn't care about XP.
it says hone your catching
am I
skills
the minority?
in the maybe Catch Mastery event. The best part of this event, Adam, and I had like this epiphany, was the timing of the event. 10 a.m.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Tyrogue. I was like, what?
Tyrogue, no. 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., a 10-hour-long event. Now, we've talked about community days going from 6 hours to 3 hours. We've talked about limited raid days. We talked about all this kind of stuff. Limited research, I mean, like when there's these shorter events, and it does create some FOMO. And I think the solution to some of those FOMO issues is having single-day events that there's a small carrot at the end of the stick. There's a good reason to play, but you get 10 hours to do it. And
right. And I like the fact that the research gradually got harder. Some would say not hard enough.
Well, by harder meaning it would require more gameplay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the definition of difficulty in this game. How does the game get harder? By you putting in more time, not necessarily more skill.
But I think the more effort you put in, you should, like, that is your reward.
Yeah, you get to fight RNG more than the person next to you. That's pretty much what it means.
Yeah. No, and I think that's a good subject to kind of elaborate on or talk about into more depths. It's I really think that this could have gotten harder for sure.
Now, what would be harder? Meaning like 10 excellent throws in a row?
Make 3 excellent throws in a row.
I was kind of hoping for
Pokemon
excellent throw more than just like the make 1 excellent. I was hoping for some make 3. That would have, dude, that could have stumped a lot of people.
The Pokemon in discussion were Hitmontop, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan. Those are very easy and very doable excellent throws.
I agree.
And the fact that we got through it pretty fast. The only thing that kept you behind was catch 10 Hitmonlee, catch 10 Hitmonchan. And that kind of, you were like, oh, I'm at 9 Hitmonchan, I'm at 7 Hitmonlee. I got to walk around a little bit more. That was the hang up.
Did you get through all of it? Did you get through the whole time research?
I did.
Cool. So did I. I loved it. I thought this event was awesome. It felt like almost like a 10-hour community day, just without, the community part of it. You know what I mean? Like it was
no community.
No, because I literally went to an
Next
outlet
week
mall.
on Pokemon Go. No community.
No community.
Positive results.
I went to an outdoor mall, like an outdoor outlets shopping center, and did my shopping and played the game. And it was like I didn't feel.
And what'd you get for lunch?
What did we get for lunch? I don't know. I don't remember.
Sorry, real questions. These are the questions we need. To know.
We didn't eat lunch. Oh, we ordered Chinese food, but we had that prior.
Oh, okay. What'd you have for dinner?
General Tso's bean curd. What you know about?
I
What you
love
know about
that. I
General
love
Tso's
that.
tofu, bro?
Listen, Chanel's not a vegetarian. She loves that stuff.
Yeah, it's good.
I
Stuff.
come home, she's got a whole box of General Tso's tofu. I'm like, oh gosh, it's so funny.
I tell him I'm like,
It's so
yo.
good, though.
I tell him I'm like extra cornstarch, extra MSG, loaded up. No, but I was able to play the game for almost the whole event, on and off, low pressure scenarios. Still caught a shit ton of hitmons. I like the catch 10 tasks. I do wish there was catch or throw 3 excellence or something like that. I thought that would have been cool. Definitely would have hung up a lot of people. I get that. But, get good, son. But what did you think about Hitmon Top being in field research exclusively? And did you hatch any eggs for Tyrogue?
I hatched 1 2K for Tyrogue.
It's a 7K. Tyrogues are in 7Ks.
Okay, then I hatched 0. I must have had either a 5K or something.
You
in
had
the
an old
works
one?
because I hatched a Tyrogue during the event, but it wasn't from a 7K. No, it was not from a 7K.
Yo,
I can promise you that.
I did not hatch any eggs that hatch any 7Ks, mind you. So I'm like, I'll make an announcement later of a new campaign that I'm going to be doing, but I'm preparing for some egg stuff. I'm changing.
Exactly.
I'm changing my single incubator grinding ways, Adam, for the first time in.
For the first time
In
during this
forever.
podcast,
I'm changing
Ken's going to use incubators
to hatch some eggs, but
he doesn't care if
He's
you're
still
a
going.
hater. He's gonna poke the bear.
so in the end, what did you think of Catch Mastery, and would you like to see more events in this kind of loose format going forward?
So the overall, I mean, you did ask the question, did I like Hitmon Top being exclusively in research? I like that, but every single stop needed to be switched over to Hitmon Top to feel like I could get every chance
Like a
possible.
community day. Like if you hadn't spun that stop for the day, it would convert
Right,
to a...
yeah, because I
Okay.
had a lot of like,
But then
I got
you
a
could only
berry
have...
task.
You want that one task for the 10-hour window. Just like a community day. Once you spin it and get that task...
Yeah, no, that's
okay.
fine. That's
Yep.
fine. But it just, I think that that's something that needs to be addressed because there's only about 30 stops that I can get to during my 30-minute break. I've got the one that I sit on and the 30 I have to travel around to get to.
It was more about the timed research encounters, because that's how I was getting...
Right,
You know,
right. And I did those, and I felt like that was great to have it in there. And I felt, again, it wasn't that challenging because during my half-hour break, I was able to complete, I think, 7 out of the 10
in a half an hour?
windows. Yeah, no,
All right,
I was
that's
very
awesome.
fortunate. I played pretty hard.
Good. I'm proud of
And
you.
I had been catching. Okay, so I mean, I did catch a few, so I definitely got past the first page before I went out. But I love the timing. The timing was awesome. But the only suggestion that I will say is do not put in the blog or the key art or whatever. Do not say there will be increased chances of getting shinies. Stop saying that.
So-
if there is no boost, do not say that.
wait,
because I caught
wait.
so many Hitmonchan, so
Wait.
many Hitmonlee.
Wait. Where does it say that, Adam?
I thought that it said that. I
It
thought
says
that was something. that
if you're
specific-
lucky, you may encounter a shiny one.
okay.
There's
so
nowhere
don't-
that it says.
I'm pretty sure somewhere
shiny
it says
Hitmons will
that.
be appearing more frequently, except right here. Why would they do this, Adam? Why?
I don't know. I feel like somewhere.
Did you
it said
wait?
that.
Didn't you get one?
So no. Okay. So just bear with me here.
Wait, you got one.
I got one Hitmon top,
That's
and
the
it
best
was
one.
on the last page. It was on the last page.
Okay.
And it was just frustrating because I'm sitting here the whole event wondering, is the game broken? Like, did I do something wrong? All I've been catching, like I have hundreds of catches, and I'm just like, oh, okay, delete, 100 more, nothing. And I even like spent that extra time, like I clocked out. I drove around the parking lot, caught everything in sight. I went really slow to catch everything. I put on incense. I was catching stuff. And I just don't understand why I didn't get a shiny. Other than the one Hitmontop.
All right,
which I'm not complaining about. But what I'm saying
does it ruin the experience? Does it ruin the event for you? Like, did the event feel like a
It felt
waste?
like I should have with the amount of catches. With the amount of catches that I was doing, I should have gotten at least one more.
Even at full
One-
odds?
One was it just didn't feel right. It's like something fell off. And that's all I'm going to say. Something fell off.
Okay. All right. I respect that.
All in all, I enjoy the time. That time, like, even if they did this for like a community day,
Right.
but give in like, I don't even know what Pokemon they could like do where there's like 3 different Pokemon of the same thing. I don't know. I think at like a triple, I think like moving forward, like next year or something like that, to kind of give us a crazy mix and to keep people crazily engaged, give us like a triple starter classic. And just like you know, and the odds aren't necessarily super pumped. Like this was, something felt off, but if this was the norm, it would be really cool. Like if this was the classic and you had 3 different options to choose from, I think that would be really cool. And then you have a lot of
That's actually
and then
really
the quests or the research, make it free, but make it gradually harder, like actually harder, so people have to play the whole day and be engaged like as much as possible to attain all of these special.
But then does that
rewards.
bring back the FOMO that they're alleviating by having a longer day event? Like if someone can't play the whole day, they can still have the benefit of popping in, popping out, but if they can't commit to playing for an extended time, they may not be able to complete. Like I thought I thought the length of this research was perfect for this event. Would I have liked to see like harder?
Perfect.
Of course, but I think this was like the first time that we were like, I go, oh, this is a little bit
Yeah,
of a
the
grind.
research was on point.
Yeah.
It just could have been turned up just a notch. Just a notch.
What if they threw in, you know how sometimes in a research you get like a guaranteed shiny? Like,
Okay, at the end in the last catch, and they can call that out and say that is the one guaranteed
that's the carrot.
shiny.
That's the carrot.
And that carrot, that would drive people, that would drive me to try my hardest to complete everything. Even if I had limited time, it would drive me to complete everything.
Okay. Well, the event's gone. It's over. There was a lot of mixed feelings, mixed reviews online. Some people were like, this event was amazing. I got so much XP. And some people were like, you know, where are my shinies? This was a waste of my time.
It was frustrating. Balls, they are hard to catch.
They are hard to catch.
Hitmonchan was just uppercutting my balls.
I'm not.
Hitmonlee was kicking my balls. Hitmontop was twirling my balls. It was. My balls were really feeling it, to say the least. My
Brilliant.
Pokeballs.
Yes. Well, I think that coming out of Vanilla Spawns, I think this was a good primer for the season, like a good entry.
Did you say Grimer?
Primer into the season. But by the time you hear this, actually tomorrow it starts. You won't hear this till Friday, so you'll already be well into it. We have the Festival of Colors. So Festival of Colors is the next event up on the docket. And it says, Festival of Colors returns for 2023. Mega Medicham and Bruxish debut during the colorful celebration's second year. Festival of Colors is going to be March 8th, so that's Wednesday, March 8th, tomorrow from the time of this recording. At 10 a.m. the Tuesday, March 14th, at 8 p.m. local time, Mega Medicham. We will be doing a little battle party at the end of the show. Bruxish debut. So, Adam, I was telling the story on Instagram.
Oh, is this a new
today.
Pokemon?
It is a new Pokemon. Does that mean it's going to have a new place in the meta of PvP, potentially, and then a new move that could be like added
But if
to
I
the
get a
5
good
moves?
one, I'm going to try it.
Yes, it has
I
big
think that's the point, is that it's a new Pokemon. You want to try it. You want to try to make it good. You want to surprise people.
Yeah, I don't like when the data behind a Pokemon necessarily. They're like, it's going to be shit, so don't even bother. It's like, come on, give it a shot. Give old Bruxish a shot. But I remember...
Put on your best face and try Bruxish.
Was it
Bruxish?
the Sword and Shield starter, the Sword and Shield pre-release for the TCG? When was Bruxish released, the card? Because I remember it was a pre-release promo. And I remember getting it and being like, yo, look at this Pokemon. Like, this was like right when the generation had first come out, and like I hadn't really... We saw it in the card form for the first time. I was like, this card is nuts. This Pokemon is absolutely nuts. And it's very colorful, and I don't know, super unique design. It's a polarizing design, in my opinion. Celebratory colors. Keep an eye out. Trainers will find a colorful surprise around Pokestops as they walk close to them. So you might get colored powder thrown at you or something like that, like Color Festival. Event bonuses. Lure modules activated during the event will last 3 hours. Take snapshots for a surprise. Friendship levels will increase twice as fast. That means people that have had you hung up on a gift or something like that to go Ultra or Best that you're 2 days away with, one interaction will bring you to that next thing. So be ready to get snaked on.
One interaction will bring you to your knees.
It will. This is a lot of people are going to get snaked on XP. Because they're going to be like, we're 2 days away. It's okay. Open the gift and be like, oh, shit, we hit Ultra. Sorry. So be ready for that. I'll be running an egg at the start of the event. I'm just doing that to be proactive, because I'd imagine some people might be opening gifts at that time. There'll be a collection challenge, and we have a very colorful lineup of Pokemon here. Adam, there's your Paris that you were talking about last week. We kind of ran through these on the last episode. But what are you looking for besides the Bruxish in this spawn pool? Is there anything here that is tickling your jellies?
So definitely Bruxish. That's like, obviously I want a good PvP one because I want to play with it.
Should I go look on like where it ranks?
I think it's worth talking about because we don't know anything about PvP.
Yeah. What about the Burmese? The Burmese for me are always a good chase.
The Burmese? I mean, they are what they are. I like the Worm Adams the best.
The Wormadon. Oh, the Worm Adams.
Okay. The Worm Adams, yeah.
Lickitung.
Trash Worm Adam is probably my favorite.
I like the nude.
No,
Galarian,
I really
like
want
the nude Adam.
I really want a good shiny Shuckle. That's what I really want. That's probably my chase out of this.
Yeah. Okay.
But I do need Stunky XL candy, so I will be going hard for Stunky just because I have a XL Skuntank. But so Stunky, Bruxish, and Shuckle.
Yeah.
Those are kind of what
I'll go for Shuckle because it's a good opportunity because when they're in 3-star raids, they absolutely suck. Highly defensive Pokemon. It's not a fun Pokemon to raid. So to avoid all that, this is a good opportunity to catch it in the wild. I'll be going after the Burmese. That's what I really want. In 1-star raids, Esper's back, Rockruff, Marini, and Bruxish. So I did get the Esper, one shiny Esper last time. I need one more. Executor, Alolan Executor, Cryogonal, Drudigon in 3 stars. Adam, are you opening the floodgates to Drudigon invites?
Yes.
All right, community, you heard it. If you're friends with Adam, send him Drudigon. 5-star
only Drudigon or Esper, because I need the Esper XLs and I need the shiny Drudigon.
Okay.
Still.
Ho-Oh in 5 stars, Mega Medicham up top. Everybody loves Ho-Oh, right? Great shiny. Good stuff. It's good stuff. Field research, there's a pretty diverse thing here. This is pretty cool because field research Pokemon are not affected by weather. So the cast forms are in here. And I don't think this is going to matter the randomness of what, it's not going to be attached to the weather. So like a snowy form cast form, you could live in the fucking Bahamas and get a snowy form cast form from field research where you would never have the opportunity to see that because you're never going to have snowy weather.
That's really cool.
So
I like this.
Yeah, I like that a lot. The Oricorios are in there, but those are still region locked depending on where you are. And there's avatar items. So,
Ooh, avatar items.
ooh.
No, I actually like this animation. It's really cool.
Oh wait, I kind of blew by it in the.
They're just taking like
Yeah,
the
they're
color,
throwing
like
the
chalk
color.
and stuff, and throwing it up.
That's what I think is going to be at the Pokestops. Like you're going to get that kind of effect when you walk by a Pokestop, which should be pretty cool. Which would be.
I just wish it like hit your avatar and like made your avatar like have a different color.
Like poof.
Yeah.
That's
It's like,
cool.
oh no, your face is purple.
You remember
now
that
it's green.
that video back in the day when
Your clothes are red.
Yeah, now they're black. It was like Zoe and Nick Trainer Tips. Remember they
Yep.
went. Oh man, that video was so.
That
Man,
honestly,
remember when
one of the-
Pokemon Go videos had real travel? Man, I miss
But
those
now
videos.
it's just remote raids.
Now it's this. It's sitting at a desk. Yeah, remote raids. Oh.
Send that invite. I'm
But
waiting
what
for
do you,
those Dredaguns.
What do you think of this event? I think it's going to be a fun event. I think good raids with Ho-Oh and Mega Medicham. That'll be an active raid cycle. I think Bruxish being available in raids and in the wild is a good thing. I think. there's some
send
good
Bruxish
spawns.
Rage. Yes, I want those.
Oh, you want
raids
those too? All right.
Yep.
Drop lures 3 hours. The whole event 3 hours.
3 hours.
I'm so dude. This makes me so happy because I'm on a stop at work, so now it's like I can drop 3 lures and my whole workday is covered. It's good. I like that a lot.
That's cool.
Hell yeah,
I like that as well.
That's fantastic. But no, I think that's a really good. I think it's a good event. I don't know. All positive in my book. I don't see anything at all wrong with this event. But that's not the only thing happening this week. On top of that event is Elite Raids. And if you look on the seasonal blog on the calendar and stuff, hasn't been updated yet. So we talked about that last episode. Like, I love the blog. Let me see if I can pull it up. I love the blogs, right? The blogs are great. The seasonal landing page is great. The community day part of the blog. Here, let me pull it up on screen here for our video viewers. We know what community day on the 18th is. It's Slowpoke and Galarian Slowpoke. That's not updated yet. And then when you get down to the calendar, which is right here, and
It's
I
just
click
like
on
Elite
Saturday the
Raids.
11th, it doesn't have Elite Raids. Wait, what happened here? 11th. What's going on? It won't let me click on it. What's going on? It's breaking. Is something broken? I don't know. It's not working right now. But yeah, the Elite Raids. And you could do these?
So, I have a birthday party to go to.
Is
So
it a child's birthday party?
It is.
Okay.
I'll be able to do the first one. And the second one I'm definitely not going to be able to do. And then the third one depends on what's going on, but I most likely will be able to do it.
Okay. All right. Well, it says Reggie Drago arrives in Elite Raids. Consider yourself a Dragon-type trainer. See how you measure up against Reggie Drago in Elite Raids coming soon. Now, they kind of handle this blog almost like they're reintroducing Elite Raids because they seem a little different. I'll read it here. So they're giving the 3 times that they could be, 11, 2, and 5 o'clock at EX Raid gyms. So you could scout where they potentially could be ahead of time so you know where to go. Make sure you're dropping flares and campfire. Let the community know where these things are happening, what gyms are EX eligible. Timed research is going to be going on. It says exclusive time research will be available. The timed research can only be received once. You can only get it when you complete an Elite Raid. I love this.
That means if you
I
and
love
2
this.
friends try to take it down and you don't take it down, you're not getting it.
Yeah, so get good because when we get into our battle party for Reggie Drago, you'll realize that it's a chump, so you should be able to beat it easily, which is different from previous Elite Raids. But then it even defines what are Elite Raids. Elite Raids are a challenging variety of raid battle. They appear from special raid eggs that take 24 hours to hatch. Man, remember? They lock out all the gyms. Once the raid egg hatches, the raid boss will appear for 30 minutes. But take note, the Elite Raid bosses can only be battled in person. Gather your friends. Prepare for an epic confrontation.
Dun, dun, dun.
Defeat Reggie Drago in Elite Raid, and you'll earn an opportunity to catch it. Trainers will not be able to participate in Elite Raids using remote raid passes. Okay. No mention here of the spawns that are supposed to happen after you defeat an elite raid.
But if we're thinking back to the other one, what was I don't even know. Was it Hoopa Time Shift?
Yeah.
So this is a Regidrago, and it's calling out. You'll have timed research to earn Regirock candy, Regice candy, and Registeel candy. So the chance that we might encounter one of the Regirocks or Regis might actually be a thing. So keep that in mind. Scout the area. Be aware of your surroundings and be aware of what Pokemon pop up, and shout that out if you see it.
Yeah, I'm doing a raid on the screen right now, Adam, because
I am not doing a raid.
I got invited.
Should I be doing a raid?
Oh, who's my buddy right now? It's Ursaring.
I was looking up a battle party.
No, so Missing No from Australia sent this. Shout to Missing No. Who's in this lobby? Anybody I know? There's 12 people. I didn't look. But I don't know if that timer, that 15-minute thing, is going to happen. I don't know if they've completely swapped out the here's your timed research instead of that 15-minute timer. It would be nice if that 15-minute timer is still a thing. For me, it's never worked. So all the elite raids I've done, probably
here we go.
Right. Well,
we'll find out on Saturday.
Yeah, I probably have done, I guess in total, probably like 12 or 13 elite raids. Maybe more. And it's never worked. Not once. So, and I've had a lot of trouble with elite raids where, like, we're taking it down and the XP stalls out at 0 and people are still battling it, and I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing here. People are still battling
goodness,
it.
Ken.
We beat it. It was Ho-Oh.
Focus.
Yo, wouldn't it be dope if it's a shiny right now? That'd be dope if it was shiny. Yeah, shout to Missing though. Let me see real quick. Let me just shiny check this. If not, I should have left it. See if there was any walk stars on there that we could have shamed publicly. It's not shiny. 2666. That's not a hundo. But anyway,
Devil Bird.
No, I hope these work. Like, that's the only thing. Because,
Same.
And
these are brand new Pokemon, so they have to go off without a hitch. Honestly,
well, because people are going to want to do them because they have the new Pokemon status,
and because they're new.
Yeah. And I just derped the ball. And when we get to the battle party for this, you'll see on Pokebattler you can duo Regidrago. So, Adam, don't yawn.
You can do the duo?
Yes.
No way.
Yes, you could duo it.
Ken, don't play on your phone.
I'm playing. This is content. It's an 11,
All right,
10,
well, I'm
11.
catching Toxicroak then.
Anyway, yeah.
Anywho.
You know you're catching Toxicroak. Anywho. But I'm excited for this. I can't wait to see if these work. I hope they work.
Same.
I hope they work. But, Adam, I think we should take a break here. When we come back, we could do our battle parties. We got 2 of them. We'll talk about Mystic 7. We'll talk about spicy content. And wrap it up. What do you say?
I say let's do it.
All right. Thank you so much for y'all patience. Adam's waving. Hi, Adam.
Well,
look, Adam, on the video, I can pick your nose. I'm picking Adam's nose in the video. Ew, he's picking his nose for real. Anyway.
Did you get a bat in the cave?
A bat in the cave? That's disgusting. What does that even mean? Oh, my God. I'm going to vomit. Anyway, video viewers will be here. Audio viewers will be back right after this.
Right after this. And right after that.
Audio listeners? All right. Hydrate. There's no water here at the studio. I got Diet Coke, though.
I've got my lured up water bottle.
That lured up water bottle looks surprisingly familiar.
Oh yeah, it's from the Verizon tent. I just put a sticker over it. I'm like, that's a lured up cup.
Perpetrating a fraud.
Then I put the special condition sticker on there too. It's very shiny.
It's so funny. All right. Well, I'm ready to come back to the show.
I'm gonna sit up a little bit. Maybe crack.
This is the behind-the-scenes part of the show.
Yeah. we could be talking about Digimon, but
no. I just turn off Adam's camera for the rest of the show. There's this fun thing.
Then you can't pick my nose.
When when Adam's on the Zoom calls on Monday night and he starts going into a Digimon rant, I just like put him in the lobby of the Zoom call. You're probably still talking for 10 minutes. You don't even realize like you're not even in the room. Adam goes off. Adam starts going into Digimon. It's like, let him go.
Listen, I received in the mail. It's Pokemon related. Just
Okay. What is it, Adam?
Hang on. Almost there.
You got to look for it now?
Well, it's in a deck box. Okay, I keep my cards protected. I had just gotten Regigigas V, and then not that one. And then Regigigas V stars.
Okay.
And then for my Dialga deck, I got the alt art like from the special promo box, and then the Dialga V stars. I just found my deck, and I've been looking for it. For
that was the missing deck.
Yeah.
Adam built a deck and then lost it.
It was literally sitting on my computer, but it had Digimon cards on it, so I thought it was a Digimon deck.
Oh, it's terrible.
But I really want to play and try out Regigigas. It looks fun.
Good. All right, you ready to come back?
I'm ready.
And we're back. Oh, Adam, you went into second there.
Well, I thought I was going into third. Hey, we're back.
We are back.
Back again.
Yep, back again. We have a little housekeeping to get through before the ass of the show. If that's all right with you.
Just a little.
Is that okay?
Well, I don't know if it's all right with me. Okay, just go for it.
Okay. Thank you so much. This podcast is powered by Patreon, and you can check ours out over at patreon.com/PokemonProfessor, where you can support this show for as little as $1 a month. And that $1 will get you access to our patron exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. Did you know that, Adam?
I knew that.
We've been saying that for like 7 years. All patrons are eligible to participate in our monthly Pigo and TCGO or TCG Live prize tournaments.
It's TCG Live now.
Yep, I know. Registration is in the Discord. We hope to see you there. Huge thanks to our gym leaders, Absolutely Ryan, Austin Zard, Bean and Cheese, DJ Wonderbread, GK, Halda Counselor, Sue Jamal, Mythical Hitch, and Big Za Minus. And special thanks to our executive producer, Paul Bott, but also the other executive producers on the channel who I want to shout out, Tish Smith, and our newest Way Spotters executive producer, Kate the Cons. Thank you all so incredibly much. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Make sure you check out PokemonProfessor.com for everywhere that you can connect with us, buy some merch, leave some reviews, all that great stuff. It's all there. Adam.
Ken.
Are you ready for some battle party action? Because
Are you ready for some heroic battle party?
Battle party. It's heroic, Adam. Adam was so excited to be like, we need to do a heroic rising heroes.
In the notes, I highlighted heroic, battle, and party, red, blue, and yellow.
Adam's contribution to the writing of Lured Up.
Hey, I put my battle party in there.
You did type it. Thank you for.
I was actually kind of funny with it.
You'll get a writing credit on this one. Anyway, we got some new raids. We're going to talk about Regidrago. We're going to look at Pokebattler, Adam. And
okay.
As we normally do, we're going to keep all our filters on and get through it. So, as far as Regidrago is concerned, let me pull up my little cheat sheet. Dragon-type legendary Pokemon, we know that. It's weak to Ice, Dragon, and Fairy, and most likely a duo. Now, the duo thing is interesting because previous Elite Raids were very hard. Like, you needed 5-6 people or people with decent, counters. So, the fact that you'll be able to take this down with 2 is making Elite Raids, like, way more accessible. You got a friend,
which I'm sure trainers up the wazoo are going to appreciate.
Right. New Pokemon, people are going to be out. Instead of having to coordinate a big ass group, you only need 1 or 2. So that's really nice. we don't. I don't know what the hundo is for the boosted CP, but the level 20 is $16.99. They haven't. I didn't. PokeBattler didn't include that of what is the hundo at level 25 for boosted. But if we look at our counters here, we're keeping everything turned on. Mega Gardevoir up top at number 1, which is really cool because I like when you have the opportunity to use new Pokemon, right? Let's take a look at the moveset, though. Very limited moveset. Bite Outrage, Bite Dragon Pulse, Bite Hyper Beam. Those are the 3 combos. So it can only know Bite, and then Outrage being the most difficult move. If you plan on bringing Dragon counters, just be ready to spend revives. I've heard a lot of people, even after Go Tour, starving for revives. So if you're in a deficit or something like that for revives, go easy if you're bringing dragons because you get hit with 1 Outrage and you're going to get KO'd. Mega Salamence is up there as well, but again, watch the dragon moves. Shadow Dragonite, Mega Latios, Primal Groudon on the list at number 5.
There you go.
This was like this is a fun judgment call. This is a good way to stagger your teams, right? You could say, all right, I'll bring Mega Gardevoir, and you could bring Primal Groudon, and stagger them throughout the party there. Shadow Latios, Shadow Gardevoir, Rayquaza's up there, Rayquaza. So, again, put your Pokemon to use that you just caught. Shadow Mamoswine, regular Salamence, Shadow Weavile. All right, we're past 10. I'm going to turn off Shadow Pokemon and Mega Pokemon. And let's see what we got here. Some usual suspects. We've got regular Salamence, Palkia, Kyurem, regular Dragonite, Dialga, Reshiram, Zekrom, Latios, Garchomp. Most of them are just outfitted with Ice or Dragon moves. So just be aware of the Dragon stuff. Obviously there's some Dragons that are a little bit more tanky, but still, that Outrage will hurt really bad. So the way I put my party together, I could actually pull this up on the screen. Hold on a second. I could pull it up I have a visual aid, Adam.
Ooh.
So if I pull up my battle party right here for Regidrago, it looks blurry. I've got, why is Gallade there? I don't need Gallade. I need Gardevoir. All right, so I got my Mega Gardevoir to lead. I've got my Hundo level 50 Dragonite in there. This Mewtwo I'm going to bring is a Shadow. It's like a Shadow 96, I believe. I've got a 98% Weavile, regular old Weavile, but right now it's currently spec'd with Dark moves, so I got to swap that over. You know what? Let's should we do that right now?
I'm literally swapping moves as we're talking right now.
I have a Hundo Togekiss in there, and then Mom Jeans, the Blissey, still working on Mom Jeans. So this is an easy raid. With an easy raid, get creative, right? I mean, obviously, if you're doing it with 2 people, be efficient. But if you have a party of people, get creative. Hundo Mega Gardevoir, Hundo Dragonite, 96 Shadow Mewtwo, 98 Weavile, Hundo Togekiss, and Mom Jeans. That's what I am bringing. Adam, what about you?
I am bringing Mamoswine, Glaceon, Garchomp, Salamence, Mega Gardevoir, Togekiss this.
Wait, Mega Salamence or Mega Gardevoir?
Mega Salamence.
Okay. Regular Gardevoir.
Regular Guardy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you've got Ice. Ice Baby. I love when Glaceon comes out in a raid because it has that weird cry. It's like, you like that? You like how I did that?
Yeah.
It sounds nothing
Maybe
like
just
that.
insert the regular way it
No,
talks
I
and
don't
we
want
know
to do
it.
that. There's no fun in that whatsoever. But organize. Use Campfire. Use Discord. Use Facebook. Use Telegram. Something. Get
Use
people
cups with string.
Get people outside. Get people outside. Light flares. Start the flare chats. Talk to people. Put yourself out there. Drop a flare. Join the chat and be like, "Yo, we're gonna be here at this time, or we'll be here." Do something. Let people know where you're at and what you're doing. This is a great opportunity to meet new trainers because Just like old veterans are going to want the new Pokemon, so will the new trainers. Go after them. Go get them. Communicate with them. Make friends, Adam. Friendship.
Friendship. That's what makes the game work.
Friendship is magic.
Exploration, social. Those good things.
But Reggie Drago is not the only raid Pokemon this week. We also have Ho-Oh, and we also have Mega Medicham. We have Mega Medicham. New Mega. This is exciting. We've had some good Mega raids lately, and I've been very surprised that people have been more apt to do Mega raids, even in our Discord. There's some times where I'll put, like, Mega Gyarados and get no action. But lately, there's been some decent Mega raids, and people, like, I mean, when Gardevoir was out, we did a ton. Of them. So, but Mega Medicham is up next, which is pretty exciting. And once again, we're going to turn to Pokebattler to look at our party. Mega Medicham obviously is fighting, but it has Psychic as well. And it's weak to Flying, Ghost, and Fairy. Also can be duoed. So it's Punk. It's Punk. We're going to keep all the filters on. Mega Gengar, Mega Gardevoir, Mega Banette up top. 3-piece of Megas. I'm definitely going with Gengar.
Same.
I have a level 50 Hundo, so we'll be bringing Mega Gengar for sure. We've got Shadow Moltres, Shadow Mewtwo, Shadow Honchkrow bringing in some with flying, like Spect with flying, which is hilarious with Peck Sky Attack. Shadow Pokemon are so strong, you could have a Honchkrow Spect to flying and be number 6 on this list. Mega Alakazam, Shadow Ho-Oh, Shadow Gardevoir, Mega Pidgeot, Chandelure. Chandelure, consistent PvE Pokemon. Consider building one. If you haven't built a Chandelure, just build one as you would for Master League or something like that and just use it in raids. Because it's consistently a great Pokemon that if you don't mind going between, like, you know, Ghost and Fire moves, you get a lot of purpose, a lot of use out of it. Shadow Zapdos is in there too. Let's remove our Shadow Pokemon and Mega Pokemon. And this is what it looked like. Chandelure. Look at that. Number 1, regular Gengar,
dog.
Moltres, Giratina O, Hoopa Contained, whatever. What's it called? What's the regular Hoopa called? Not
Unbound?
No, not Unbound. The other one.
Origin form.
The origin.
No, I don't.
Origin form.
Oricorio form.
Origin form. Oricorio form. Lunala on the list. Hoopa Unbound. Mewtwo. Mewtwo Spect with Psycho Cut Shadow Ball. Galarian Articuno. If you have a Galarian Articuno in your inventory and
You're
you
lucky.
don't use
Just
it,
use it.
if you don't use it on this fucking raid, like, why do you even have it? It's in the top 10 regular.
It's a flex.
Use it. Yes, totally. Ho-Oh, which is great because Ho's in raids. Yveltal, Xurkitree, Rayquaza, Lugia, Honchkrow, Gardevoir. Okay. Let's talk about what we're bringing. Adam, you want to go first?
Yes. Definitely bringing my Hundo level 50 Mega Gengar. Hang on one second.
Bringing
Mega.
I was about to say you call it an
I was
audible.
reading yours.
I thought you were calling
an
an audible.
reading yours, and I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, because
No,
I'm
so
also
I'm
bringing Mega Gengar.
Yeah, that's what caught me because I was like, yeah, and then it was like shiny Chandelure. I was like, I'm bringing Chandelure. Oh wait, am I? No, I got. Oh yeah, no, swing from a Chandelure. That's why. So I'm bringing all 100% Lugia, Braviary, swinging from the Chandelure,
Love
Mega Gengar, Togekiss, and Gardevoir. Gardevoir.
Okay. Man, that's a motley-ass crew. Lugia, Braviary, Chandelure, Mega Gengar, Togekiss, and Gardevoir.
I don't know. I picked 2 from everything that, like, for every weakness type. I feel like that's
Look at you putting
the
thought
correct
into
thing
this
to do.
shit. Who am I fooling? I'll be team recommended. Let me pull up the phone here. My party will be leading with Mega Gengar. Oh, and I also appreciate that you put the Megas in the middle of your parties. I like that.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
I have Mega Gengar. I have a shiny Chandelure. Shadow Mewtwo also getting work. I have the Lunala. I might as well use it. put Lunala in here.
You know who doesn't have a Lunala? This guy. You know who doesn't have a Solgaleo? This guy.
Why? You just what are you hung up on?
They allowed me to evolve something that
that's
was not
right.
Cosmo.
Adam does not like to be told to evolve. I'm telling you, man. That's like if you were a prisoner and they were torturing you, they could be like, Adam,
Yeah, if they
I'm
were
gonna
like,
waterboard you, or you have to evolve your Cosmo, and what is it gonna be?
I'm
He's
like,
like, give me that water.
How much pain can I withstand? I think I'll go for the water. I'll do that instead.
All right, so I got my party up here. I got Mega Gengar, Shiny Chandelure, Shadow Mewtwo, the Lunala. I've got the Hoopa in there, of course. And I'm still working on Mom Jeans. So Mom Jeans is going to be getting a workout. When these Pokemon are both concurrent, like on the Saturday, I'll definitely have a Poffin in Mom Jeans. I'll be Poffin Mom Jeans. Because I'll be definitely using it in a bunch of raid battles. So
What you puffin'?
once you Poffin, you can't stoppin'. Stoppin'. You can't stop him.
Poffin raid pass.
But those are our battles. Now, the raids. Now, this is the next topic I want to talk about, and this will kind of ride out the rest of the show. So, Adam, I don't know if you had a chance to watch the Mystic 7 video that has been floating around.
Pokemon Go is a game with many different strategies.
It's been floating around the Discord.
I've seen it.
It's called
I've heard
These
a lot of talk
Exploits
about it.
Became Major Pokemon Go Strategies. Semi-clickbaity title, right? So, Mystic 7, if you don't know, 2.4 million YouTube subscribers, definitely the biggest audience in Pigo content. He kills it, does very, very well at what he does, and has consistently put out content for years. You know, there's not many creators that have stuck with it, let alone continued to grow over all the years, and he's still growing. It's pretty awesome. Does a lot with the TCG now as well. So he puts out this video. I actually have it up on the screen here.
Pokemon Go is a
And
game with many different strategies and
He starts
playstyles.
talking about
Some that are
all the different strategies that people have used over time that weren't necessarily intentional. You know, we've talked about fast catching and things like that, and it's an absolute gray area. It's an absolute gray area. And it's a gray area, Adam.
I don't know how gray I mean, it's pretty dark gray.
Well,
if you ask me.
all right. Some of it is dark gray, some of it is light gray. But here's the thing. When you work closely with a developer like Niantic, like we do, like Mystic 7 does, you have a code of conduct, right? You have an honor system. We dance that line when we talk about data mines. We make sure to disclaim
Voldemort.
them. Yeah, we don't call out things by name. We use code words like Voldemort. We will say if something is on a data mine that breaks the terms of service, that it's not approved, it may never happen. We blatantly talk about you deserving any punishment that comes your way for doing these things. Because we have a platform. People listen to us and come to us for information. So if we were to talk about...
And they trust us.
Not Toshi, but everyone else. If people come to us and trust us, then as creators and someone that has influence in a space, we have a responsibility to provide accurate and, decent information to our followers. So we make sure that when we talk about spicy stuff, we explain the ingredients of the spicy sauce, right? Like we talk all about it. And in this Mystic 7 video, he goes on to talk about exploits that I had no idea even existed in this game. And I consider myself like in the know. I'm out of focus. Why am I out of focus? I consider myself in the know.
Focus, Ken. Focus.
I'm not. I'm out of focus right now. I don't know why. Why am I out of focus? Okay, I'm in focus. I didn't even know some of this stuff existed. And I was like, how do I not know about
I
this?
for sure didn't think a lot of the stuff existed.
So, in the
I
video...
knew, certain things existed, but not to this extent.
No, there's some stuff in here about automated trading, and I did not know this was a thing. Apparently, Pokédaxi broke the news on this. Mystic 7 picked up on it and gives like detailed step-by-step instructions on how to do it. In my opinion, this is a bannable offense. A bannable offense. You're using software to automate stuff happening.
Yeah, for sure.
It's
100%.
I never knew it existed. I was watching it with like my mouth open like, what am I watching? Like I go, this is a thing? Now, we are a small podcast. We have a small but loyal audience.
We appreciate you. Fantastic people.
We do. Mystic 7 has a big fucking audience. 2.4 million subscribers. The video's been up for 2 days. It has 209,000 views.
209,000. Oh my.
We talked about this video and the situation in depth on our Zoom call last night. It had 188,000 last night. I would say that this video is cresting right now. But it's a lot of views. A lot of influence. A lot of viewers.
A lot of eyes.
A lot of eyes. And it's creating a lot of buzz. But maybe not for the right reasons. So I want to talk about how I feel about this, because we would be remiss if we didn't talk about this because of how passionately we've talked about being anti-cheating previously.
Correct.
We've been champions of the TOS. We've been, really strict when it comes to doing the right thing, playing this game the right way, and not doing things that would get yourself in trouble. And in this video, man, I was just like, what's going to happen when the 11-year-old Mystic 7 fan who loves Mystic 7 and goes to all the events to see him is like, I want to be like Mystic 7, and gets this software and starts doing this auto trade thing, and he wakes up to go play Pokemon Go with his dad, and he's banned. Probably not going to get an explanation of why he's banned. You did something wrong. But really, it's because of this behavior. Now, who knows how the anti-cheat software and systems can detect this and take action? Who knows? But in my opinion, it's bannable. Should be bannable. That's
Yes.
not cool.
Yep.
In the video, Mystic 7 does not give any warning, disclaimer to don't say like, don't do this, you're going to get in trouble. I'm covering this for journalistic purposes. He just says, here's a step-by-step guide. Go see Pokédaxi for even more details.
That's not right.
I love Pokédaxi, had him on the Creator Series. But Pokédaxi isn't partnered with Niantic. He doesn't work with Niantic. Mystic 7 does. So here's my core feelings on it. I think it's fucking awesome that someone is covering this, because it taught me something. I want content that teaches me something, that shows me things that I didn't know before I saw it. So I love this video. And at the same time, I hate this video, because I think it shows negligence to the responsibility he should covet by having an audience that big, by having the influence that he has. He should know that he has a responsibility to not put his community in harm's way. And I don't think he took responsibility there, which is a bummer. So it's like, I love the video. This is important content. It taught me something. But I don't want this video out there, because I don't want Johnny 11-year-old to get banned because he's downloading third-party software and doing some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I think that
And when I go out, and I'm out during community days, and it's like his name comes up a lot from the younger kids.
Dude, he's got that shit cornered. Him and Trainer Club do great in that segment. But Mystic 7, he's a hero to them. He's got a responsibility to
With great power comes great responsibility.
and the responsibility is sharing the full picture when it comes to what he's talking about here. And I don't think that he succeeded on this one. And I'm a little bummed about it because I don't want people to have their accounts affected. I don't know how Niantic's going to feel about this video. If I was Niantic...
And those 11-year-old kids aren't listening to the podcast. Maybe their parents are.
Yeah, right.
But they're definitely not listening.
If you're listening to this 11-year-olds, earmuffs. Fuck, shit, fuck.
No. Just, come on. I'm having anxiety about this.
But I don't know, man. I'm at a moral crossroads here. I love the content. I almost wish it was just done by someone other than Mystic 7. But he's got the influence, he's got the audience, he's got the power, he's got the knowledge. Like, I've met Mystic 7 in person many times. I've had him on the show many times. Incredibly intelligent, incredibly smart kid. And I'll call him a kid because he's like way closer in age to my son than he is to me. But very smart. Incredible business acumen. Like, very impressive kid. But that being said, there's no way he wouldn't know the spice he's getting himself into here. So
I think part of it too is like that Fall Out Boy song. I don't care what you think as long as it's about me. So like, haters are gonna hate. People are gonna talk. As long as he's in the light, that just creates more views. That creates more talk about Mystic 7.
I agree with you 100%. Now, to me, this is a branding move. This is a brand decision. You can have a brand decision. You can have a community decision. If you're in a position where both of those align, awesome. But I think that there's a clear difference here between what's right for the community and what's right for his brand. I'm definitely not going to knock him for doing something that he thinks will promote his brand. Don't knock the hustle. We know more power. He puts up this tweet. I'm going to pull it up. Says, the way you've always done something is probably not the best way to do it. Half of me was like, fuck yeah, bro. Hell yeah. And the other half was like, oh, shit, this is pretty spicy. Why is this so spicy?
Does that mean the way I've been playing Pokemon Go? But does that mean the way I've been playing Pokemon Go is probably not the right way to do it? I can just download these things and just auto-trade and...
This is a semi-passive way to say, like, yeah, I'm doing something different now. And as a consumer of content, I'm here for it. As someone who's a champion of the TOS, I'm not here for it. So I'm so torn. I'm so torn. And the feedback on the tweet is pretty interesting. A lot of creators jump in. Shout to reversals on the in the comments. But I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know if this will be well received by the core community that necessarily we speak to. However, I see a video like this, just obviously it's got 200-something thousand views. It's doing well with his segment. But what does this mean for the future of content? What does this mean for
those players that are affected?
Those players that... And again, we don't know what's going to happen, right? But if we could have any influence, don't do this. Don't do what he's saying to do. Like,
Or you can do.
it's
Like, there's, like, yeah,
so I've talked
watch
to
the
a bunch
content, enjoy it, but
yeah,
don't do it.
I agree.
Don't fall into that death trap.
I agree. I can watch the content all day, watch this video. I've watched this video like 10 times, and I like the video. I've talked to a lot of creators about this privately. I've talked to a lot of community members about this privately. And the creators are like shocked. Shocked. Like, whoa. No one's talking about, like, no one in this circle is talking about this shit like this. So he's pioneered that spiciness. I don't necessarily know if that's a good thing. I'm so freaking torn on this, man. I'm so torn on this.
And I don't really have too much to say. I'm
some of the people that I talked to about it said that in Daxie's comments, because that came out previously, there's been more time, people are saying in the comments, I got banned. I did this and I got banned. So I don't know to trust this, trust that. Who knows? But openly just doing something that could potentially risk people's accounts. Mystic, man, dude. I don't know. I think it's irresponsible. I think it's irresponsible. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I would definitely like to hear everyone's feedback on this. So let us know. What do you think about this? Is it okay? Do you want to see content that, like I consider our content spicy, but not spicy in this direction, where we're like giving step-by-step instructions on how to like exploit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Niantic can't be happy, right? Like,
They can't be.
they can't be. I wouldn't if I was Niantic, I wouldn't be happy. I'd be like, bro, 2.4 million subs, really?
But I mean, there's a lot of people just talking in the chats, like, keep up the good work.
Dude, I love
I
that.
wish I knew that 10 people invite strategy. I wish I knew all these things. Like,
Dude, I love the video. I love the video.
yeah, like there's so much positive comments. Like,
because that's the disconnect between the way we feel about things and the way with the majority of people do. They don't care. They're just playing a video game. You know, they're just playing a game. They're not concerned with the morality of it.
yeah, I kind of hate how nobody talks about spoofing openly. I really want to know their take on this. So our take is, don't do it, please.
Yeah. Just don't do it. Don't go near this stuff. So I don't know. And for full disclosure, I sent Mystic 7 a message. And I was like, Adam, we talked about, all right, let me back up.
Yeah, we talked. I was gonna text you privately and just ask, like, hey, because this is a little bit spicy for us.
We had a great conversation on the Zoom call last night. Community was very involved. We had some guests come on to the Zoom to talk about this topic. And I said, like, after, like, I could tell that our community was very interested in, like, this, and, you know, stuff like this happening in the community is, like, it's exciting, right? So I asked Adam on the call, I go, Adam, you cool if I kind of call this out on the show? You're like, let's talk about it.
So look at this. I actually know who this is.
Who? What are you talking about? I don't know what
No,
you're
I'm
doing.
just I'm reading the comments. I'm sorry.
What does the comment say?
It says Mystic 7 totally has nothing to do with your current video, but my 4 kids want to invite you out to New Hampshire to use your daily incense for a week or 2. We truly have them spawn up every time we go on it. So I thought it would be so cool if you came out and walked the route to see if it just a coincidence that 15 plus legendary spawn in this small 3-mile radius, or what I am leaning towards, and I really think something is going on with the birds in the small route. I'd love to see Mystic 7 come to New Hampshire and test it out. And this is like extremely close to me.
Why aren't you using your daily
I
incense
don't know.
there?
They didn't talk to me. And they know I do this podcast. I'm going to have to call out I'm going to have to text my sister-in-law.
Was she the one that said this to Mystic 7?
No. But I know, like, they know. Yeah. Shout out to Nicole.
Funny. So, I don't know. I would like, once I saw that, I was like, I asked you, and I was like, you know what? I just want to, like, I have a great relationship with Mystic 7. When, you know, anytime, like, we have an event where we're traveling or whatever, and I message him, it's, so I wanted to be transparent with him. So I reached out. Hey, Brandon, just want to let you know, we're going to be covering your video, your you know, one of your recent videos and the spiciness surrounding it on this episode. If you have any questions, let me know. When the episode comes out, I'll send you the link. That's what I said. So it's like, I'm not trying to blast the dude. I love the video.
No, we love Mystic. I
love the video. I think it's completely irresponsible. I just I would watch this content. I just wish it wasn't Mystic 7 that did it. I wish it was anyone else. I don't know. Very interesting. And like the cryptic tweet. What does this mean? He's going to lean into this shit? Like, is he going to lean into like more, I don't want to say clickbaity, but that's why kids watch videos, man. Like, my son watches Minecraft videos that have people talking about this kind of stuff in Minecraft, you know? Like, what are the tricks? What are the hacks? What are the...
Oh, I know. My son talks about it all the time. I'm like,
So, like, I
was like, if you're not playing legit, you're not actually playing the game. He just tells me all these things. He's like, oh, yeah, I just found out where I needed to go when I went there. And I'm like, yeah, but I would rather find it on my own because it feel like you get that feeling of accomplishment versus, oh, no, I just know where it is.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's a great topic. Let us know how you feel. Email us, luredup@pokemonprofessor.com. You could text us, send us a voicemail, pictures, photos, whatever, 732-835-8639. Check out PokemonProfessor.com for everything that's going on with the network. Adam, I think that's it, right? It's a crazy topic. I don't know how I feel. I need to go for a walk or something.
I need to go for this walk in this 3 mile
I need to go for the walk.
I'm gonna find out, and I'm gonna figure this out.
Adam's gonna like come onto the podcast next week and be like, "Yo, I need to screen share. Let me show you these 15." Yeah, all of a sudden, no, I'll do a raid with Adam. He brings 6 Galarian Articunos. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, it's okay. So yeah, it would be so cool if you came out. Oh, I see.
Oh, you better message that person right now. Yeah,
I'm literally, yeah, I'm going to. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Really appreciate it. Adam. Is that it?
That's it.
Thank you, everyone. Keep training, trainers. We'll see you next week. Thank you.
Give me a goal. Don't forget
your coin purse.